All right. Welcome back, everyone. We're diving deep today, folks, into something pretty exciting. England's chances at the 2026 World Cup.
The big one.
The big one. We're basing this deep dive on an article all about Lee Carsley, England's current interim coach.
Right.
And he had some thoughts about England's chances, and he seems pretty optimistic.
Ah, yeah.
In fact, the article title even says, England has the tools to win it all.
Well, that's quite a statement.
It does, alas. So let's unpack that, shall we? What exactly are these tools Carsley is talking about? And is this just some rosy farewell, since he's on his way out?
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting he's saying this as he's leaving. But I think what's important here is that his confidence, it seems like it goes deeper than just the talent in the squad.
Okay, so you're saying it's more than just having good players.
Exactly. He's been at the helm during this kind of transitional period as the interim coach, so he's seen the team up close.
He's been in the trenches with them.
Yeah, their dynamics, their tactical understanding, the mentality of the players. He's witnessed all of that firsthand. And I think that's where his optimism is really stemming from. Like, he's seen something special kind of brewing within this group of players. It's not just about individual skill. It's more than that.
So it's like the whole is greater than the sum of its parts kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. There's a synergy there.
Okay, I like it. But we can't forget huge changes coming. January 1st, new era begins. Thomas Tuchel takes over. That's a pretty big shakeup, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. Massive. And I think the appointment of Tuchel is a real statement. He is a proven winner. But even more than that, he's known for building teams, really strong, cohesive, tactically disciplined teams that can control a game.
And win?
And win, yes. Think about his time at Chelsea, for example. I mean, he took a squad that had potential.
They had a lot of pieces.
Exactly. But he molded them into Champions League winners.
That's the kind of pedigree we're talking about here.
Exactly. And that experience and that tactical awareness that he brings to the table, I mean, that could be the missing piece. It could be what takes England all the way.
It could be the tool we were talking about.
It very well could be.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of tools, I got to bring this up because the article mentioned it. Carsley's prepared a comprehensive report for Tuchel.
Oh, that's intriguing, isn't it?
It is. I'm picturing like this massive binder, tactical analysis, player evaluations, maybe even like a scouting report on their favorite pregame snacks.
Well, knowing Tuchel, he probably wants all the details. It probably is a pretty thorough report. I'm sure it includes detailed player evaluations. You're right. Tactical breakdowns of past performances, strengths, weaknesses. It's basically like a roadmap.
It's like the England playbook.
Exactly. So Tuchel knows exactly where things stand, but the question is, how much is he actually going to use it?
Oh, take a point.
Right. He is known for having a very specific vision, a very specific way of doing things. So it'll be fascinating to see how he balances his own ideas with, Carsley's insights.
Yeah, good point. And now here's where it gets really interesting to me. This part of the article really jumped out. Carsley stressed the importance of building on recent successes and creating an attacking style of play.
Right.
So is this like a hint? Is he saying they need to stick with Southgate's approach? Or is this a sign that Tuchel's going to come in and, totally change things up with a totally different attacking philosophy?
It's a great question because, attacking style can mean different things to different people.
Yeah.
Look at Tuchel's Chelsea, for instance.
Yeah, that's true.
They were super successful, but their strength wasn't just attack. They were also known for that defensive solidity.
Right.
He's a pragmatist at heart, Tuchel. So I wouldn't expect England to suddenly become this, all-out offensive, gung-ho kind of team.
That's fair.
But they do have an embarrassment of riches when it comes to attacking talent.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You've got Saka, Foden, Bellingham.
Oh, yeah. So I think, we can anticipate a more dynamic style of play, more fluidity, an emphasis on quick transitions, exploiting spaces, those kinds of things.
Okay, yeah, I can see that happening. So let's recap. We've got an optimistic, outgoing coach, a new manager with a serious winning track record, and this focus on building an attacking team. That sounds like a recipe for success, right?
Well, it all looks good on paper, but, turning potential into trophies, especially on the world stage, that's another thing altogether.
Right. It's a whole other ball game.
Exactly. Tuchel will have to handle the immense pressure, the media scrutiny, and get everyone on the same page. Unified, all pulling in the same direction, yeah.
There's always that team chemistry element that you can't really predict.
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Can Tuchel unlock the full potential of this very talented England squad? Can he lead them to glory in 2026?
What do you think? What are the make or break factors for England? Let us know your thoughts. This is what we're deep diving into, and it's going to be really interesting to see how it all unfolds.
It really is.
All right, that's our deep dive for today. See you next time.
See you next time.